Annyeong hasayo. Dun 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 dun. Welcome back to Carp and Denim. Today, if you can tell by that awesome intro, we're going to be talking about music and just any kind of music. We're going to go from diverse, talking about what we currently listen to, and we're going to go further more into what our personal favorites and classics are.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So to start off, what is your favorite? Oh wait, actually, sorry to interrupt. We, of course, got to show off that we made boba once again. And we did the stovetop method. And let me tell you.
It's like 10 times better, honestly.
Yes.
I liked it before, but they definitely were on the firm side. But boiling them for a little bit longer, oh my gosh. They're like 10 times better.
Perfect.
So,
stovetop method is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're educated, and I feel like now we know.
Yes.
But enough of that. Let's go back to the topic at hand. What kind of music do you currently listen to? What gets your juices flowing? Wait.
So my current music I listen to, my most recent playlist is SZA these days. I've been listening to a lot of SZA. SZA. Why is it so hard? But no, I've been listening to that a lot. My favorite song from her right now is Broken Clocks. It's really catchy. I was listening to it like on repeat earlier when I was driving.
What's your favorite thing about it? Like,
I just really like the beat of it, and like, I don't know.
Lyrics maybe, or?
Yeah, I like the way her like lyrics work with like the beat in that song. Just, I don't know, they really stand out to me. I don't really know how to explain it, but she's
very talented.
Yeah, she is. She's extremely talented. But yeah, that's what I've been most recently listening to. And other than that, just kind of like random songs I find on TikTok.
Well, I noticed you happen to be wearing a Harry Styles Love on Tour.
This whole thing? Oh my gosh.
So if that mean, I guess you're not a big fan of Harry? Or have you heard of One Direction?
Yes, I love Harry Styles music. I saw him in concert this past November, and it was amazing. And I've been listening to him since he was in One Direction, since
Simon Cowell.
Yeah, since What Makes You Beautiful came out, I've been listening to him. So whenever he debuted like solo, I've always been a fan of his solo music, and the concert was postponed twice, and had to wait a total of like 2 years to finally go to that concert.
Yikes.
But it's okay because
it finally happened.
It finally happened, and it was amazing. And like,
what would you say your top Harry Styles song is? Or if that's too much, maybe top 2, top 3. We'll go max 3.
Okay. I'm gonna say my favorite of each of his albums because I feel like it's unfair to like.
Oh, you're getting the whole tier list today, guys.
Well, I'm just gonna say my favorite from each album. So his first album, I would say my favorite song is probably either Sweet Creature or Woman. I find myself listening to those the most often on that album. And then on Fine Line, I would say I listen to Adore You a lot. But man, there's so many good songs on that album. It's really hard to choose. I love Golden and what was the other one? Yeah, it was Golden that I was thinking of. That song was like 10 times better in person, and like kind of solidified it as one of my favorite songs by him. Yeah, like it was just great, and it's one of my favorites. So yeah, that's
so I guess that leads me to the next question, like live music or recorded music. And it seems like you're more on the live side.
Yes, I just it elevates the songs to like a new level.
It hits different.
Yes, it's a lot different, and like it just, you're hearing their actual like voice on top of like instruments, like
just the whole environment.
The immersion of being with like a ton of other people that are just as excited as you are to be there. Like, I would say that the Harry Styles concert was probably my favorite concert I've been to, because the audience was super sweet. Like, everyone was so nice, and me and my friend were in the front area in the like pit section.
Mosh pit.
but everybody was like perfectly spaced out, and like it was so nice. Like it was not like that, like crushed against people, like you're suffocating, but having a great time, but then you come out like drenched in sweat and exhausted.
It was perfect. It was perfectly done.
Yes, that was one of the best like managed concerts in my opinion.
Awesome.
But yeah, but who's your favorite these days?
These days, that's tough. I think what I really like currently, which is very interesting, is I guess going back to Five Nights at Freddy's, the Living Tombstone. His music is, I really like that electric dance element to it. I especially listen to, I believe it's My Ordinary Life over and over again. I just, something about the beat, how the vocals go over it. It just like almost like even though it doesn't get the same experience as a live event, but it has that same element where just elements are stacking and it becomes something greater. And I love his music because it feels like a lot of things are stacked. It's not just one thing is good about it, and like the beat is good but the lyrics are okay, or the lyrics are okay but the beat is all right.
Yeah.
I feel like that music's great. Besides that, I've been listening to a lot of just, man, like anything and everything. Let me just tell you. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you did that so smoothly. Now I feel like I'm getting a block. I really like Fleet Foxes. That's a group that has been around for a while now, and I didn't know until just accidentally stumbling upon them. But I really like their earlier stuff, like So Long to the Headstrong, She Got Dressed, Textbook Love. Like the list goes on. I love that group. And I guess I would say Ginger Root. Definitely Ginger Root. Elevated music. That's not exactly right, but how they term their music, how Ginger Root termed their music that's not the right way of saying it, but it's just really good. Loretta, Weather, not sponsored content, but
yeah,
you're not gonna get a tier list out of me, but I mainly stick to. I like to stay very diverse, but that's mainly what I've been listening to recently, and it helps me wake up in the morning.
What's your favorite music streaming platform that you use?
YouTube Red, baby. Let's go. No ads. No.
And I think that's
play it while your phone's off or your laptop's off. Let's go.
That is really nice. Sometimes I wish I could do that. But
what about you? What's your favorite platform to stream from?
I use Apple Music. I used to use Spotify, but I like, the reason I switched to Apple Music, it was a few years ago, but the reason I did was because you could customize the way your playlists look, and like you could like rename them and have like a customized like picture, and that was why I switched, because I had a ton of music and I wanted to have them look really nice in a category, so I really wanted to be able to change the way the playlist looked, and it cost the same monthly as Spotify did, so I was like, I'll just switch and then I'll customize it all. So yeah, it worked out.
Ever since then,
yeah,
been going great.
I haven't felt a need to change it back just because there's not really like a reason to. It costs the same and it's the same like things available, so
yeah, just might as well stick to it.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, you using YouTube kind of helps you get a lot of new stuff, because there's like those mix playlists that kind of just play anything like related, you know?
Even that, like you'll find the weirdest things on YouTube. Like some people will just make songs that are like, and they're not like produced by a label, so they're not gonna show up on like Spotify. Bruh. I love Spotify too, but yeah, free real estate on there. But that's why I like Spotify and YouTube, is because you can literally find everything. Like you are not limited by what has been produced. Yeah, so just those platforms are amazing. So but now let's go back to where we started. What would you say your all-time like hold on a pedestal, die on this hill music is?
Oh man, okay.
That's tough, I know. I'm already thinking about it, so I'll be ready.
You start thinking about yours. Obviously, I can't just say one artist or one specific song. I had a very devoted K-pop phase for about 3 years straight, and I have to give an honorable mention to that because I still really enjoy listening to NCT every group of NCT was my favorite.
127, you mean?
And NCT U and NCT Dream and Wavy. Wavy was actually like my diehard favorite for a while, and like so NCT I have a special place in my heart. I used to listen to them religiously, and I actually saw NCT 127 in concert as well, and I believe they were actually the first K-pop group to come to Arizona. So that was awesome, and I felt really special for that, to be able to be there. But yeah, that was my first K-pop concert ever, and it was so fun.
That's the one you get the cool wand thing, right?
Yeah, the light sticks.
Light sticks.
Yeah. And I have a little small collection of light sticks as well. And then I also have to mention EXO, because they were one of my die-hard like groups for a very long time before I got really into NCT.
They did the Butter song, right?
No.
No, I'm teasing. I know it's by BTS. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Just
come.
Full disclosure. I know.
No, BTS is what got me into K-pop, but I kind of eventually listened to EXO.
Let me
more.
guess. Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
That was
One of
that
them.
Yeah, that's that music video was what got me into it. But yeah, that's definitely a big honorable mention to EXO and NCT, because they were my favorite for so long, like for years straight. And I was very lucky enough to be able to see Super M, which has members of EXO and NCT. I saw them in San Diego, which was amazing, and I saw NCT. So definitely forever have a spot in my heart. And I also have to say One Direction as a whole, because I grew up listening to One Direction, and even to this day I will listen to One Direction music, not just Harry Styles, but I will listen to like old group. One Direction music. So
Neil, Zayn, the bunch.
So yeah, those are like the core groups, in my opinion.
The core memories.
Yeah, the core memories in my music section of my brain, and those are what come to mind. But what about you?
Well, let me start by saying thank you. Speaking of diversity, like you introduced me to to K-pop groups, and as well as One Direction. Because when I was growing up, like that was on the almost same level as Justin Bieber. It's like, if you were, the stereotype, like if you're a dude and you listen to that, then you're not a dude, bro. Like you're not cool.
You were heavily critiqued for it.
But after listening to it, I'm like, this is pretty good. Not my cup of tea, but like I like enjoy the diversity. Like that, I really enjoy like. Night Changes. That song is great. And I never would have expected a boy band group to be able to produce music like that. But as a thing, it's just gotta open up your horizons, as they say.
Yes.
For me personally, any Dragon Ball Z anime opening or closing, or any Naruto, the original like Naruto where he wants to be a Hokage and he's just. I don't watch anime too often, so don't be too harsh. Yeah, don't be too harsh on me, please. But I really love anime, or I guess that'd be Japanese music,
like
J-pop, or what they use in the anime openings and closings. Because like I don't know, just the rapid pace of it keeps you like, it really does make you feel like you are an anime protagonist or a protagonist in general, and you're about to like just get your goals for the day and just whatnot. But besides that, I have to keep it balanced. So now my all-time classics is Earth, Wind, and Fire. I loved Let's Groove and September before they became the memes that they are today, which I'm grateful for, because I love those songs and now they're coming back in a big way. So I'm loving it. And I really love Three Dog Night. It holds a very special place in my heart, and I really love the song. Old Fashioned Love Song and One. Those are really classic songs to me. And besides that, I love Fleet Foxes. They so far have been a group that came recently into my life, but I just resonate with their music, their earlier music that I mentioned earlier. And yeah, with the music's such a powerful thing, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I don't even, when it comes to even like working out or fitness, like I can't do it without music. It's no longer about like lifting weights, about how much activity can I fit in while listening to an album of music.
While this one song is playing, I gotta do this many. Let's go.
What about you? How do you think music has affected your life?
Oh my gosh, like I used to like play music, like piano and everything, and like music has always
A
been
recorder.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, the original instrument. No, music has always been like a really big part of my life. Pretty much every like major phase I've ever been in has been related to music. If it wasn't One Direction, it was like Fall Out Boy and 21 Pilots, and then it was K-pop and like a million groups with that, and now I'll listen to anything, you know. And music has always, it's something that I've always had in the background no matter what I've been doing. And like even now, like it's hard to do homework without music on and cleaning without music on. Like it's so difficult to do it without music. I'm so used to always having a headphone in, listening to music, and that's how I've always been. So to me, music is very important. And it, you know, it honestly brings so much nostalgia, like, because you'll get into like one song or one album and listen to it over and over while you're living your life, and then you'll move on from that album and listen to something else. But one day you listen to the album again and it literally it brings you right back to where you were. Yeah, it's like the
power.
Yeah, it has such power because it blocks out like whole like chunks of like memory, you know, like, or it like defines those memories. And that's what I really love about it, because I can listen to like old One Direction songs and remember sitting like in my best friend's room blasting it like for the first time, and like, you know, it's like I remember things that I don't think I would ever really think of again if I didn't have like a song to remind me of something I was doing, you know? So that's what it means to me.
Well, I think this is a good place to end it. Any last notes we would like to leave on?
Not really. Just, you know, thank you once again for hanging out with us and listening.
Listening to us listen or talk about music.
Yes. And just getting to know us a little bit more. And yeah, we just really appreciate any support. And even you just watching, we're really appreciative. So thank you.
So let us know your favorite music in the comments, things we should check out, and we look forward to reading them. And also, Baka Mitai is one of the best slow-hitting songs that can bring me to tears any day.
From Yakuza?
From Yakuza, exactly. And I will learn how to do karaoke, and that might be a video. Who knows? We'll see.
It's just that one song.
Yeah, just, okay. But, yep, to end with that, I would say thank you for your time, and take care. Bye-bye.
Ooh, let's groove. Is that Five Nights at Freddy's song?